Peace. This is a meat and potato social production starring myself, the Warrior Alchemist, and today's topic for the occult family is Impatience, Sabotages, Magic. One of the things that will hurt you magically and really arrest your ritual or your incantation is your impatience. I've seen this over and over again. And a lot of people, when you're doing magic, when they say, do the ritual and then act like it's already succeeded before the groundwork has already been laid, that is very, very true. But people work against their magic. And they do this because of their ego. Their ego is a good thing. Ego is not so much bad, but ego must be roped in before it goes awry and start roaming the intellectual and psychological countryside. And when people do magic, especially when it pertains to an ex-lover or an ex-wife or ex-husband, they get outcome thirsty. Well, I want them to miss me. I want them back. I want this. And then when you do the ritual, the first thing you're like, well, I don't see any results, or, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening because you're impatient and you keep thinking about it. And then you have this laundry list of demands for an angel or a demon where I want them to, I want women to reject them, or this happened and I want them to come crawling back. You sound like an egomaniac talking like that. I mean, are you that down, that bad? I mean, I want you to really think about it. Let me give you this pragmatic perspective. Let's say if I broke up with a young lady or she broke up with me, but we still have mutual friends. Do you actually think I'm going to give them any intelligence that I'm suffering without you? No, I'm not going to do that, especially, and we live in an era of grandiose pride. I am not going to do that. I'm not. So you can't be impatient when you're doing magic. But people want to treat magic and sorcery like it's Amazon or it's Etsy or McDonald's, Burger King. Have it your way. That's not how magic works. When you get out your own way, things will happen. That has always been the case and is never going to change. So irrespective of who you work with, whether it be demons from the Goetia, or whether you work with the 72 angels of Shema Faraj, or elementals, etc., or even the Loa, they know what they're doing. But you can't let your ego get in the way of it, because it's like now you're giving them a mandate. And their thing is, we may know better than you what to do, how to do it, when to do it. So learn to get out of your own way. I've seen it so many times. Like, I'm going to give you another example where a young lady had an ex that was incarcerated. Well, I want him to stay in jail. He's already in jail. And why are you concerned about it? If this person is incarcerated, you can't go on with your life? And she just was like stunned. I'm like, you worried about something that's probably already happened in your favor. But because of your arrogance and your impatience, you just want to pile it on. Go on with life. That's when magic works. When you go on with life, that's when magic works. I had someone that did something to me, and then they came to me and was like, Christmas, somebody broke into my car, stole the gifts from my family, part of the roof fell in on my mother. And I'm just like, wow. You'll be all right. That's it. And like demons had told me, we had to remove you from the situation. And then we were going to go to work. I've told this story before, but I just want to reiterate it, because what I've learned about people over time is that they hear, but they don't listen very well. You'll hear something and then you will oftentimes not summarily dismiss it. So that's why I'm saying this story. When you just act like, hey, life is life and it goes on, which it actually does, you will be all right. But please don't let your impatience get in the way. that's really like a knockout punch to any ritual. So I really advise that you don't do that. If you believe that you're winning, you're going to win. But if you believe that there's a chance that you may lose, guess what's going to happen? You're going to lose. So don't let your impatience get in the way, please. So with that, that is your meat and potato sorcery for the day. I am the Water Alchemist. Be water, my friends. Peace.